Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Welcome to the Nintendo Shack episode 407. I have returned. I know you missed me last week because you were talking about how much I didn't even care because I told you at the very last minute. I'm MagFest, and I
MagFest.
No, you guys. No, you said this last year.
Man, there was a lot of Ice Ages there.
Is that a tired joke? Is it an old joke?
They were just looking for all the
music
that was last
gaming.
year's material. Get better material, guys.
Yes.
No.
Music and gaming.
We're immature. We can't help it.
MagFest, like the PlayStation 3 game?
That
There's
game
a whole
sucked.
fest for that? That's incredible.
She doesn't get that reference.
Old person jokes.
She doesn't get that reference.
Oh, I'm glad we can do this. I'm glad we podcast, Delvin.
Yes.
So I'm here now. And
I'm sorry.
People, Shack people, I have a question for you guys. Since Rebecca's here, we can ask the audience. When you send out a message on Blue Sky, what do y'all call it?
It has a name. It has a name.
Yeah, it's called a post.
It was decided before it was opened up to the public.
Called a post on Blue Sky. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
I still call it tweeting.
No.
It's a tweet. Why can't we call it?
See?
No?
See?
Oh my God, we're not calling it a skeet ever.
Chat.
See, John 32 knows.
Fill the chat with Skeet.
Oh, God.
He knows.
Skeet everywhere, y'all.
Drew knows too. It's not just me. That's what it's called.
Rebecca, Mag was a PlayStation 3 like multiplayer live shooter game. It was It had a lot of hype, and I mean there are people that do love it, but ultimately
it was actually good.
Yeah, it's
the whole
a failure.
The whole kick behind it was you can play 256 players at one time.
Yeah, it was like huge. So the idea when you say MagFest, and it's like, oh shit, did you get like a stadium of people together to play PlayStation 3's Mag?
Yeah.
That's funny.
They probably did that. They get a lot of people
somebody's
together and do stuff like that.
Yeah. It was actually a really good game. It just nobody was playing 256 players at the time.
People love it. Yeah.
It came out before its time. I'll say that.
Wow. Look at this.
What?
John 32, that's how you end up on her bad side for good.
He almost was on my good side by corroborating Skeet.
Yeah, John 32. This is how you don't get skeeted on.
So much. Oh.
So anyway, I went and I bought a lot of really good merchandise. I'm wearing one of Josh's shirts that he got. It's Dragonite Postal Service.
That's cool.
What is the convention, what is the festival about?
It's music and gaming.
Oh, Mag. Okay.
That's what Mag stands for.
I'm not into this. I'm not going to festivals.
I said it like 3 times when y'all were making fun of it.
Well, we were talking.
Yeah. What kind of music is there? Is it just like video game music, or is it like?
No. I mean, like, it's definitely more of like the gaming scene than anything, than like the music part of it. But like, there's music aspects to it. Like, people will play like live music, and like, it's just kind of like everything. It's like mostly like gaming. Probably like
bands, like a stage.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
yes.
Like when I see like a Mega Ran out there, or somebody like that.
What?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know who Mega Ran is?
Again, I'm not into these things.
Mega Ran is a popular rapper who just raps about video game stuff.
Yeah, he probably was involved with some. Maybe, I don't know.
That's news to me, though.
I don't really go to like any of like the panels or like concerts or anything. I shop. I participated in the panel that I was part of, and I hung out with friends.
Okay.
What panel were you on?
Game Court. It's run by my friend Jiggy.
Get jiggy with it.
Yeah, and he's the judge, and then there's 3 jurors, and I was the bailiff. And people submit their hot takes, their gaming hot takes, and then they select one, and then people come up and they have to either defend the hot take or argue against it, and then they vote and decide whose point is the one that they're ruling for. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
There's a concert hall, an orchestra, there's a jam clinic, there's a nightclub.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that stuff.
Chip space. If you've ever wandered past the main stage wondering what is going on around, everyone was playing music from vintage electronics, and some even adding guitars or lyrics on top. Welcome to Chip space.
Hmm.
I did meet a mutual friend of my friends, the guy who helped compose Pokemon Legends Za.
Oh, that's cool.
Insane in the Rain. His name's Carlos. I didn't realize that my friends are friends with him, and so I got to meet him and ask him a whole lot of questions. And he's a really chill guy. He was the one that like composed all of like the Lumiose like remixes and stuff, like the music that's in Pokemon Legends A. And he was talking about how it was working with Game Freak and everything, and it was really cool.
That's cool.
It is really cool.
That just shows Rebecca's friend circle. She's meeting people who worked on Pokemon and
and one of their other friends, another mutual friend, did all the music for Cadence of Hyrule.
See, that proved my point. And I helped your point, Rebecca.
What is sitting on a panel like? Just hearing that, like, I feel like
there's a big room of people, and you get a microphone, and you talk to them, and you run the show.
I think he understands that part of it.
That's not what I was asking.
Well, what are you asking then? I don't know what you're asking.
Delvin, elaborate.
What's it like to sit in front of all those people and have a conversation with them?
Experience.
The personal part of it. Yeah.
I feel like when you say that, and I've seen you, and it looks...
Especially a person who has anxiety.
Josh up on the stage and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, there was like 1,000 people.
It's intimidating to me, the idea of you. I was asked once, like years ago, and I was like, I'm never going to do that.
It was I did the same thing last year. So like this wasn't my first time doing it. And I was on a panel a couple of years before that with like maybe not as many people, but like I've been in lots of situations like where I've had to talk in front of groups. Like I've had to talk in front of like large auditoriums full of parents of incoming kindergartners, who are like worried that like you're, oh my gosh, my 5-year-old is going to school, like please calm all of our fears. So like I've had like a lot of experience talking in front of people. So talking in front of a big room full of like giant nerds, who are all socially awkward is not really hard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't struggle with public speaking. I guess I don't know how to.
No, I mean, I think I just have a lot of practice with it.
Like someone said in the chat, it was like it's the podcast in front of an audience. I would not want to do this in front of people.
Because we don't see the people when we're doing it. Like we don't see their faces staring at us.
Overwhelmed, like I'd be paying attention to way too many things. I think.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to like pretend that like you're acting, like you're kind of. It's like. You have to get into like the mindset of like you're entertaining, like you're just being an actor, like just pretend.
I've always been good at public speaking because I've always been thrown into situations where I have to do public speaking. so I just had to get it really quick. Like I've had situations like at school, there'll be like speeches people will have to read, and then they would get cold feet and they couldn't do it. So they're like, "Hey, Delvin, go up there and read the speech." We're like, "What?"
Yeah, I've done that too. Where like. I've talked in front of like the school board with like a room full of like, community members and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I have also before I was on anxiety medication, it was really difficult for me because I would get like really freaked out. But now that I'm on anxiety medication, I don't really get freaked out anymore.
She's like, I'm ready to go. So over there, it's a little rattle. She's like, yes.
225 milligrams of venlafaxine.
Yeah, no, I do public speaking a lot at work as well, but it really drains me. Like I don't look forward to it, and when I'm done, like that's it for the day. Like I have to leave.
Yeah.
Like
I think just anything social makes me tired.
Yeah, like even the convention as a whole. Like I went to over the MomoCon, I think was the one we had here years and years ago. And that was cool for like a weekend, but like kind of one of those things like I wouldn't want to. I personally don't think I would want to keep doing that. But that's cool. So you like, does Josh have his own panel, or you want a panel together?
He was on the one that I was on.
Okay.
It was our friends, and he was a jury member.
I've seen pictures. I think I've seen pictures of him on panels.
Yeah.
Like, it looks really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. I'm adding the questions that I
we
tweeted out. Yeah, we got one, and then like one that I was just kind of stupid.
Just gotta let all y'all know in the chat, except Kyle the Pug for once. Either way, fuck you, Kyle the Pug.
If it
You've
wasn't
all
Kyle the
felt
Pug,
us.
We wouldn't have a show. He's the only one that's got a question.
Yes, Kyle the Pug is the only one who didn't fail us.
Yep.
He's failed at many things in life, but that wasn't one of them.
He's number one of the Ocho for sure.
Yes.
Till somebody else comes for the job.
Yes.
All right, I added the two that we got. So yeah, I did that, and I spent a lot of money, and it was really fun. And then I had to go back to work, and that was not really as fun. And now, I bought a lot of stickers. I bought a lot of pins. I bought some like a really cute bag that has Taylor Swift as cats.
Not one
on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Video game, huh?
No.
What?
Oh,
why would you do that? You saw the response to that?
Oh, I bought a cassette, like a cassette tape with like covers of video game music on it. What else did I buy? I bought a Pikmin shirt.
That's cool.
I bought this Poplio hair clip.
Oh wow!
Isn't it cute?
Oh, that's cool.
That's cute.
Yeah. It was
my
fun.
wife had like whimsy.
She's whimsy.
Oh, I gotta get her like cat hair clips or something. I bet I could get her. Like I try on TikTok. I'd send her stuff like that all the time. I'm like, check out like these like novelty earrings, or she's just
I got earrings. I got little earrings that are the fossils from Animal Crossing.
Oh,
they're like kind of handmade with clay, and then from the same seller, I got earrings that are little possums.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, I'll go get them and show you guys.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. It's like hard to make fun of. We can't really make fun of it. She's having a great time.
She had fun.
I wanted to tease her, but just come off looking like an asshole. She's like,
yeah,
I bought these cute hair clips and a t-shirt and Pikmin.
They'd be like, screw those hair clips, Rebecca. I don't think we can do that.
It's fun to joke with her, but I'm running out of ammo here. She's not really giving me material.
We know you can. We're saying that we can't make fun of you because it's cool stuff.
These are the little Animal Crossing fossils.
Oh, wow. That's not what I had in my head.
You know what the fossils looked like, right?
Yeah, but like that, I was expecting like just the fossil, not like.
No.
Oh, you was thinking, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I was thinking like almost like a seashell or something like in the ear.
And then these are the possums.
That's actually really cute.
Okay, so I think my wife would wear those.
They're pretty, like they're small. I was like impressed. Like, how do they make something that small?
Possum earrings. I can definitely do that. She'll wear those.
Yeah.
Send Daddy a link for that if you know where to get it from.
I will try. I think I got the card of the person whose store it is. I'll try to find it.
B-Mox.
What up, B-Mox?
Nice.
Oh yeah. Hey. So then I came home and then I had to work and it sucked. And then we had a situation at work this week. I'm not going to say too many details because I don't want to dox myself because it did make news. The middle school nearby had to evacuate because they had a gas leak and they had to all evacuate into our school. So we had about 1,000 kids and staff members come to our school with like no notice. And I felt very important because I'm on the school's emergency team and I got to wear like a neon vest and like, yeah. And like how, I always have a walkie-talkie around work, but it was like organizing large amounts of people and like trying to figure out like where are we going to put them? What are we going to do to keep, 1,000 kids occupied? Like, what are they going to do for hours? We did, and actually they
Nice.
all complimented us for like being really organized. Like the ones who came over were like from the middle school were not organized at all. They like I like walked into like one of our pods and I'm like, which staff member here is in charge of this pod? And they're like looking around, like pointing at each other. I'm like, okay, so
I can imagine.
It's
Considering it's because it's middle school and dealing with middle school kids.
Well, they were like using, obviously they were using our bathrooms, and like our little elementary kids were afraid to go into the bathroom. They're like, they're cursing in there, and like the girls are doing their makeup and hair in there. Like we're kind of afraid to use the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's gonna be you in a few years. Like they're not gonna hurt you. It's okay. And then like obviously, yeah, exactly, stuff like that. Obviously parents got wind of it and were like coming and trying to pick up their kid, and we're like trying to figure out like, well,
that's the first thing I was going to ask. Why didn't you send them home?
You can't.
Well, they eventually did. We had to get all the buses to like cut. Like it's a whole process.
Yeah.
Especially in the my first thought as emergency manager, you're in Pennsylvania. It's the winter. So you can't just go outside and wait it out. You can't go outside and wait for the parents to come.
Yeah, because they pulled the fire alarm, but they couldn't stay out there. They had to come inside.
It's chaos.
Oh yeah.
Like, even outside, even with the best of plans, just organizing the movement of a school is chaos. So
we had 7th and 8th grade in our gym because the whole school couldn't fit in the gym, and it got hot in there with the number of people packed in there.
And funky.
And like they didn't,
I can imagine. Like Nick said, middle schoolers are the worst. They really are rough.
It definitely made me appreciative to be working in elementary.
Yeah, because elementary school kids, at least they're sweet.
They were all sick because they had to because they pulled the fire alarm to get them to go out. Like they couldn't get their phones or their belongings, their Chromebooks or anything. Like they were like, oh my gosh, like my phone's in there. Like, is the school gonna blow up? Like I got to get my phone before I go home.
Like leave it to kids to want to go back into a building for their phone.
They would have, yeah.
They're like, you're gonna die, but my phone.
I'm useless without it.
Yeah. So that like kind of made the week a little bit more interesting. That was the day that the Animal Crossing update came out. So the whole day I'm like, when I woke up, I was like, I just want this day to go by like as quick as possible, as smoothly as possible, so I can get home and play Animal Crossing. And then like that happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Michael was like, y'all got to get the hell up out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here.
Can't stay here.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I got to go home and play Animal Crossing, and I'm having fun with the update. There's definitely some things that I wish were like different about it. I don't know if you want me to like get into that or just wait.
Sure, why not? I ain't play nothing.
So I like the hotel part of it, like getting to design there. It's kind of like exactly how the DLC is. Like you're kind of designing the rooms based on a theme, and then somebody comes and like moves in there, not moves in, but like stays at the hotel.
Is it random or is it like predestined? Like you have to create a beach room, you have to create a school room?
So what they do is they give you 2 options. Okay. Like she'll be like, I have ideas. You can make like a beach room or like a cityscape room, but like then you pick one, but then you can just make it whatever you want. Like you don't have to adhere to that theme.
That's cool.
So you can make them however you want, and there are like lots of different ideas that they give you if you need inspiration. And then a random villager will come and stay for one day. They don't come variably. They come for exactly one day overnight. And then the next day they're replaced with somebody else. You can make up to 8 rooms. And then the villagers that stay at the hotel will like walk around your island. So there's a lot of pissed off Animal Crossing aesthetic fans who are like very into their aesthetic islands that are pretty pissed off about it because they're like, my cute little woodsy foresty island with very carefully selected woodsy villagers, cottagecore villagers, is ruined because I have a pink hippo walking around.
Crazy.
This sounds racist
really
as hell.
It's so dramatic.
This is Animal Crossing Karens.
Yeah.
This is some homeowner association bullshit.
Yeah.
It is so dramatic the way people are.
It was so perfect till the blacks moved in. Like, whoa, what's going on?
Property values
kind of
plummeting.
That's kind of how it is.
What's going on?
And so they can't stay for more than a day. So like if you get like kind of attached to one of them, they do go away. And you can't, like, if you like one of the visitors, you can't invite them to stay forever at your island the way that you can for campsite villagers. So just imagine if your dream villager comes to visit the hotel and not the campsite. Like, I can see how that would be pretty disappointing.
I don't have a dream villager, so
no.
Yeah,
but that's kind of real life. Like sometimes, you're not gonna see your friends. They're gonna go away. They're gonna go forever.
It is cool to kind of see other like villagers walking around. Like I'll just be like walking across my island, and then there's like some bird that I've never heard of just walking around, and it's like, oh, okay. And if you previously.
Who are you?
I like
what are you
kind
doing
of a jump scare.
Asked to be here.
Yeah.
It's like a jump scare sometimes.
Delvin,
and then
ever since we put that basketball court up, folks,
they just been showing up.
And then if you previously had that villager on your island and they moved away and now they're visiting at the hotel, they remember living there. They're like, oh, it's so nostalgic being back here. I have so many fond memories of living on this island. I'm so glad to be back to visit. It's really cool.
I need Trailer Crossing in the worst way. I would love this if it was just depraved, debaucherous, and raunchy.
Somebody should make that.
Like, it would be my favorite.
We should make that.
It would be my favorite fucking game.
And we could have possums as characters because it's like all like the trash animals, like raccoons. And
honestly, like a Trailer Crossing could be really fun because you could get like either real ghetto with it, or you could go like Route 66 with it. And it's like aliens and shit, like real, like kind of just, like indie Supertramp kind of stuff. Like there's a lot that you can
know 3 game designers.
It's a really good idea.
Bro, let's do it. We can make a Kickstarter.
I can probably make this happen.
It's a really good idea.
3 game designers.
Somebody's not making money.
I would be happy to help write and do character design. So then I really like the items that they introduced. Like there's a whole lot of new items. So we know like the Zelda items are really cool. The Splatoon items, they added the Splatoon and Zelda villagers that you can invite. They have a cute cat plushie now. There's just like, I feel like not enough new items. Like there really aren't that many, but like, I mean, it's nice to be getting anything, I
like a lot of I haven't earned enough. I've started playing myself. Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't earned enough bells to buy all the stuff yet, but like I dig the Mario and Lego content. Like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use that stuff when I get enough bells to do it.
The Lego items are really cool.
Yeah, especially like I love the floor, like the different floor designs with the little bit blocks and stuff. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna use it.
I ordered the little arcade cabinet Lego.
I had no idea. I would say I have no idea. Either I had no idea or I forgot. But like I ordered this stuff and my wife was like, "Oh, you can't use it yet." I was like, "What?" She's like, "You have to wait for it to I guess she said I have to wait for it to be delivered or something. Like I don't have it."
Oh yeah, it comes the next day.
This game, I'll tell you, since replaying it, I'm like of two minds. One, just reaffirmed why I never played it to begin with. Because this game just doesn't give a fuck about your time at all.
No. Well, it's meant to be played at a slow pace.
Well, no, you don't have an option. Like it will. We got to a point. My wife last night we were playing, and she just said, "That's it." I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "That's all we can do right now." I was like, "So we want to play the game, but there's nothing else for us to do."
That's why some people time travel.
You have to do it tomorrow. I was like, "What?" Like
Animal Crossing has always been like that.
I know.
Yes.
It's just meant to be played in little chunks every day.
It's been a really long time since I've played more Animal Crossing New Horizons this week than I ever played the game, I think, back then. And like when it released. And this is probably the most Animal Crossing I've really played since 3DS. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I was never the Animal Crossing person to begin with.
Did I see you guys were doing multiplayer?
So that's what I wanted to do. Over the
Did you do the Slumber Islands or just regular island?
Okay. Regular islands.
Okay.
I think I don't know what.
Because I do want to talk about the Slumber Islands when you're done.
Oh, well, I mean, we can talk about it now.
No. Yeah. Say your thing.
Okay. Yeah. So I wanted to try co-op because over the last couple of years, like I got the My Sims game, and me and my wife and we were playing that together, and we got Hello Kitty. We didn't really play that together, but like we wanted to. My wife's been wanting to play, and like I just thought it would be cool to like maybe I can get in this with her. So when this update came out, I told her about it, and I said, "Hey, let's just start a new island. We'll play together." And she never knew. My wife and daughter never wanted to play. They never wanted anyone else to touch their islands. We had separate switches, and they did their own thing. So now we're playing co-op. It's like a pro and a con for me with co-op. The pro, exactly probably how I need Animal Crossing to be, where I am the follower. So my interactions with the world are limited. So, which is great because I don't have to worry about what we're doing or how to get the next axe or who to talk to. I'm like, I don't care. That's her.
She can do all that stuff.
I'm just over here looking like a doofus, moonwalking in the background, picking up weeds. Like I can fish, which is nice. So it's like perfect. It's like, this is great. I can just like, what we've been doing is we basically let her play. She'll stop and ask me what I think from time to time. But like, I'll put on some music and I'm just sitting there, just following around with her. We're talking bullshit, listening to music while she plays Animal Crossing. Right. But
Delvin, I like your SpongeBob mug.
Nice.
Thank you. It's awesome.
The con is that playing as the follower is extremely limited. Like way too much. Like, I understand that like I can't just go and do anything I want. I totally get that, but like I can't even use an axe.
Mm-hmm.
I can't use a shovel. It's like all I can do is fish and pick up weeds. Like it's basically
and it's not any better if you're playing on your Switch and visiting her island. They like stop you from doing anything on her island. But this is why you might like the Slumber Islands, Donnie. Because if she makes a Slumber Island and you go there with her, you can both terraform and like cut down trees and dig up things and like do everything. Like this is like the multiplayer like
gotcha
co-op where like you guys can both build.
What we've learned is like obviously we've learned how to switch, change the leader. Learning how to do that without having to like go to the phone to do it was like I was like, oh shit, because I googled it. I was like, this takes way too long. This cannot be it. And it was like, oh, just shake the controller. I told her shake the controller and it just. I was like, oh, this is way better.
Funny.
So since now like we've hit a sweet spot where when she gets bored or wants to look at her phone, she'll just pass it to me for 10 minutes and I get to chop down something and then I just give it back to her because like I'm not really invested in where things are going or what we're unlocking. Like I don't care. Right? Like I'm happy for a casual Animal Crossing experience. I just wish it was like for them to have designed an entire game to where a console would share an island and have multiple people playing it. The idea that the follower is so restricted just seems at odds with itself. It's like, what does that even make?
I do think these Slumber Islands are experimenting with having multiple islands per console for the next game.
We're gonna have MMO Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I really hope that they improve the multiplayer experience because like it's really not good. And they've added it so that now instead of 8 people can play on one island, like you can invite 8 friends over. Now they change it to 12, which like it takes a really long time to invite somebody over. Like I don't know if you remember that like loading screen where like they're flying and then it takes forever.
That feels like the logical next step for Animal Crossing, where you're going to have an island that you can invite people to permanently exist and work with you on your island together.
Yeah, like a Minecraft server kind of thing.
That's going to be fucking massive. That's going to take off.
Yeah,
that's going to be huge.
Yeah. The one thing, so I was the feature that I was the most excited for this update was the Slumber Islands, like I started to say about, where you can have 3 Slumber Islands and you can pick either a small, medium, or large island, and it's kind of like a creative mode, like a free building. Like you don't need to wait and order all these items. You don't need to wait for a bridge to be built. Like you can just have access to anything you've ever had, any villager you've ever had. Make bridges and inclines just like on the fly with no bells needed.
Nice.
It's just a little bit disappointing to me though, because on these Slumber Islands, you only have your house. You can't have any villager houses. You can't have any resident services, any stores, any museum. Like it feels very empty.
Yeah, that's too much.
You can design it how you want it to be, but like it just feels
not alive.
Really deserted. Yeah. And like you can have, pick villagers to walk around, but like they don't get any houses or anything.
That's not the fun part.
And you can't change the season. So like I wanted to have a Slumber Island that's like kind of autumn themed and just like has like mushrooms and like autumn leaves and like kind of make it like an autumn vibe, but it will only do the season of your whatever your island is currently. So like because it's winter, my Slumber Islands all are snowy. But it's weird because you can change the weather and the time of day, but you can't change the season. So it's just like a little odd to me. Like it kind of threw a wrench in my plans. But I am working on a Slumber Island design and I am having fun. It's just like what could have been, you know?
My plan is to hopefully, so I told Melissa's like, if we can stick with it, which is really if I can keep her interested, I'd like to have like an Animal Crossing night. Like it's a cool, chill way for us to just spend some time together. We both get to do a little bit of something. Like even if I'm playing, you know, Steam Deck or something, like I'm happy to sit there and just pay attention. Like we get into the thing where like I would unlock things and like recipes, and then I would buy extras and drop them so she could pick them up.
Yeah,
and she can do vice versa. So like I don't like even if I can't buy and decorate, she can. So I can just tell her like yeah, I want this for my house, and she can just do that. And it's like that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a better experience on 2 Switches. But there are limitations.
Yeah. I'm digging it. I haven't seen the hotel stuff yet, like because we started from scratch.
Oh, they added a lot of quality of life things. Like you can actually craft multiples of things like at once. Like you can set the quantity. Like if you're trying to make like 5 chairs or whatever, you don't have to do it 5 separate times. And it pulls item from your storage. So like you don't need to have like wood and iron nuggets and things like that. And sticks. Yeah. So you can put it in your house storage and it'll pull from your storage. So you don't need to, it's like such a good quality of life thing.
Very nice. I will definitely let her know that.
Yeah. That's really all I've been playing that's like noteworthy. I saw, okay, you're gonna make fun of me so bad. I saw the game trial for NSO Madden. Right now is Madden, and I'm like, Saquon Barkley's on the front cover. I'm gonna download it and try it out. It's 60 gigabytes.
Oh yeah. Welcome to sports games. Yeah, it's been that way for some time.
So it took like 3 business days to download, and I haven't tried it yet.
You said business days.
Yeah, the weekend didn't count.
Yeah,
so I haven't tried it yet, though.
A big part of like my years-long obsession for these really small indie sports games is Delvin knows this all too well. Is I have a personal vendetta against what sports games have been doing for 7-8 years now. Like NBA 2K is like Call of Duty. It's like 200
gigs.
Like, to play basketball.
Are
you
bad.
Out of your mind?
I was thinking at least the Switch version would be like really dumbed down to be like maybe like 20 or 30.
Madden is just good enough that like, especially if it's on sale, which I think this weekend, I think it was like 25, 28 bucks. It's like, that's probably a really good price. Like Madden on Switch is not great, but it's not bad.
Well, I would never buy it. I would never buy it, and I am going to delete it after this game trial is over. But like, I just wanted to like, what?
You can keep the icon on your system. You have the icon. So
true, and delete the Saquon Barkley. Yeah, so
nice.
Good. And then I don't remember if you did this or you canceled it or not, but I like woke up one day to find that Final Fantasy was downloading on my Switch.
Nice.
And here's what I'm annoyed about. I'm so annoyed. So we did the pre-order bonus, right? Where you get the original Final Fantasy VII and the new Final Fantasy VII, which unlocks later this week.
Yep.
But the original Final Fantasy VII is already out on Switch, but I can't play it because it's locked to the same unlock time as Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is stupid because what if I wanted to try the original before the first one? I have to wait, which is stupid.
I think it'd just be really hard to not, like they're just doing it together. It'd be really hard to not do that.
So annoying.
Because I think you'd risk the chance of, I don't think people would, but I mean, you're risking the chance that somebody pre-orders, gets the code and cancels.
True.
I don't think people would though. Like because what are you really getting? What are you getting? Well,
now, can you cancel it after it's been preloaded onto your console?
I say that, and then I think somebody catches wind of this. Wario sends out a tweet: pre-order and cancel Final Fantasy VII to get a free game, and then 1 million people do it. So actually, no,
Can you cancel after it's been preloaded onto your console?
I don't think so. Not with Nintendo. I don't think
so. If it's already preloaded and I can't cancel, just let me play it.
Yeah.
It's already released.
I got my update from Best Buy because I got the key card that my transaction went through this morning. So I guess it'll ship out this week.
Also, I just want to say it has been so long. Josh doesn't agree with me. This is girl math. It's been so long since I pre-ordered and paid for this game. And I didn't even remember. I think it's a free game because it's been so long. I don't even remember paying for it. That money has been gone from my account for months. Months.
You know what?
Girl math.
I get it.
Thank you. It's a free game. Free video game.
If you forget about the money, it doesn't exist anymore.
Just exactly. Just don't think about it.
Like you lost the money a long time ago. I got a game.
This is not unlike what I do. Like I pre-order a lot of day one games, as you guys know, and I do that because of like it's how it fits into my budgeting. Like my month-to-month budget, I have a certain amount set aside, so I pre-order the games. By the time the game comes out, I've already paid for it in the past.
Free game.
It's done. I don't have to keep doing it.
Because if it never preloaded onto my console, I probably would have forgotten that I paid for it. Therefore, it's a free game.
I used to be really good at just like pre-ordering games like 6 months in advance, like paying it off on the PlayStation Store. So when it comes out, because I always had this weird thing where I think, oh, I might be broke one day. I at least want to have games while I'm broke. So like, let me buy these games now.
No, I do it more
smart budgeting with your money.
I sit down and like periodically, it's probably quarterly times a year. I look at like, these are the games that, not every game, but like these are the day one games that I want to buy at full price. And I factor in how much that's going to cost. And I'll just kind of buy them all at once. So then I'm making my monthly payments throughout the year. And I know what the cost is, and like that's the cost. That's why that's why when there's other games that come up, I'm like, I'll wait. Like I'm waiting on a sales because I've already pre-ordered my games for the year. So like I'm kind of the rest of the games just kind of fall into that next category. So
makes sense to me.
So I'm playing this week. I played a lot of N64, mostly Gauntlet Legends, but also Project Outsider and several other games. I played the Reanimal demo, which loved. That's the Little Nightmares team that left. I think Square took. Is it Square? Who does the Little Nightmares thing?
I think it is Square.
They
I don't know.
gave Little Nightmares to a different team. Or is it Bandai? I think it's Bandai.
It is Bandai. You're correct. It's Bandai.
So the Reanimal is the old Little Nightmares team, new game, and I thought it was fantastic. I've read some things about it online on Reddit that people seem to be, I don't know, not happy with it. I think it looked and played great. Like literally loved it. So
is it out yet?
It's out soon. I think it's out next week. Maybe the week after.
That's one of the ones I wanted to play.
I want to play it, but I'm not day one on it. Like I love the demo. So the demo just kind of reaffirmed that I want to play it. My big question is, I've got like 2 big horror games for the year, Fatal Frame, and then maybe this one. Might save them for October.
What about Resident Evil?
For spooky season. Oh, yeah, no. Resident Evil's day one. That's why I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, hold up, 2? Like, no, there's 3 at least.
Yeah. That one's pre-ordered.
Maybe 4.
Thing. This is why I don't really keep up with dates because I've already pre-ordered it. So like it'll come out whenever it comes out. Like I've already got.
It might be a good 5 or 6 horror games this year on top of the list. Like still got the Michael Myers game that's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I'm winning on that one, even though they quote unquote say it's single player.
Yeah, and I might want to get Chronos if I can pick it up cheap at some point.
It's been cheap a couple of times.
I like to save a couple horror games for October, like when in spooky season.
Yeah,
and Reanimal feels like a really good.
So like a great one to try.
Yeah,
for
like
season.
It's a real good pick for that. So I might wait. And then Rebecca, I started the Minish Cap.
I saw you were waiting for your controller.
Yes, I got the 8-bit controller. I traded in my Switch 2 Pro controller. Fond farewell to the Kirby sticker. I'm gonna miss it, but I just didn't.
You didn't have that for long.
Just too small. It's ultimately what it is for me. It felt it's not even small as maybe not the worst word. Short. Like I need a wider controller.
Right.
I guess.
You need a thick one.
Especially because we're so used to now the Switch 2 is bigger than the Switch. I feel like we're like
years of handheld play has conditioned me into not wanting my hands to be so damn close together.
Yeah.
I've gone from Wii U to Switch. Like I just been playing like this for 10 to 12, 15 years.
Exactly.
And then I pick up a Pro controller and it's like this, and I'm like, why are my thumbs touching? So the 8-bit dual controller has helped with that a little bit. But yeah, I've started the Minish Cap. It's one of the top games on my like replays of the year that I want to either an old game to play for the first time or revisit. And I've been wanting to do this one for a while now because obviously you're part of the show. I've heard about it for a long time, but I've never played it. Like really, I've taken it for a test drive a few times, but I've never actually sat down and played it. And I'm playing on NSO. I was going to play on 3DS, but it's a lot better on NSO. And I'm playing on TV. And so far, I'm enjoying it. Mechanics are really good. I would say, like, it's for a Zelda game. Like, I was somewhat thinking that it was going to be a bit too basic. The idea is that I'm going from Breath of the Wild and Echoes of Wisdom to a 2-button Zelda game. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. And I'm actually surprised with how much they get out of the 2-3 button. I'm like, there's a lot more like gameplay mechanics here. This is pretty interesting. So I'm enjoying that. I have no real idea what the story. I mean, I get the story.
Well, how far? I saw that you you did the intro part. Where did you stop?
I just got the blade put back together, I think, and I have to.
So you did the first dungeon.
Yeah, I think I'm somewhat after the first dungeon, somewhere in the world after the first dungeon.
Okay.
Maybe the second dungeon.
Oh wait, if you put so you I see.
Climbed the mountain.
You went to Mount Crenel and you got the little Picori guys to start working on your blade, and you did the second dungeon. You did that like magma dragon boss.
Yep.
And he fixed your blade, and now you're out in the world.
Yeah.
And what do you think?
I don't know what I expected story-wise. I feel like I expected some more. Like knowing how Zelda like typically
there's more story as it goes.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
Like, it's real loose right now. It's like this dude showed up, did some shit, and now you're off. I was like, okay, that's
there's more story that picks up.
All right. I'm like I said, I'm digging it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I think a bit of it's nostalgia. I'm enjoying listening to like the traditional old school themes that pop in. I'm like, oh yeah, it's very nice.
And it's very pretty. Like I feel like it holds up like the art style.
It definitely does. Even stretched to a big, 70-inch television, and it holds up very well.
Oh, also every time you do a dungeon or like do something like in the story, more things unlock in Hyrule Castletown. So keep going back there. There's like different stores that open up throughout the if you'll try to go in some of the stores, they'll say like, oh, we're not ready yet. Just like come back there later. People kind of like have different things. And then like when you unlock more items, you'll be able to get to like more parts of the town.
What's the deal with the kinstone thing?
It you confuse kinstone, so like obviously you're picking them up all throughout, where you go like treasure chests and like in the grass and stuff, and like people will want to like match with you, and you should try to like do as many of those as possible because that it unlocks things in the world. It could be like you go and like a treasure chest appears in a spot where there wasn't one before, or like a cave will open up.
My impression was that it was like random, you just get like some rupees or something. Is it like important stuff?
Sometimes it's rupees, sometimes it's pieces of heart, sometimes it's like a cave will open up and then like you can get like key items that are optional.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, should I be doing this or is it optional?
Do them when you can. It is like mostly optional, but it is helpful to do them. Like it's not a lot of effort. Like if you see someone has the little thought bubble, just see if you have a match. Like you don't have to go out of your way to try to find a match, but like you pick them up so often, you might as well just see if you have a match. And then like it'll mark on your map like where the thing appears, and like you might just be passing there randomly later, and like you can get something cool.
Okay. Yeah.
It does help. There are 2 points in the story where there's like special gold kinstones that are required. But like you kind of do that naturally as you're going through the story. Like you don't really need to think that hard about it.
Yeah, I feel like I already figured that out.
Yeah.
So where did the I'm almost more interested in kind of, and forgive me, like I said, I never had a GBA, so I'm not like real clued in with the lore behind that, but like where did the idea of like the Pikmin Zelda thing come from? It's very interesting and unique, and something that they haven't really revisited, right? It's kind of a one-off.
Yeah.
Is there any like ideas? Is it like a Numa
I
thing
don't
or a Miyamoto thing or something?
I don't know where the inspiration for that came from. If I knew, I forgot. Let me do a quick little
Then it's
search
interesting.
here.
You have these like little transition screens, and I imagine on the, I get it. Like every time I'm playing, I keep trying
It
to
is
imagine.
Capcom.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine like what what it was like on GBA, because it's interesting when you go like super small and like you start dodging raindrops and like those giant leaves and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like this Honey I Shrunk the Kids Zelda thing going
It
on.
also, so I don't know it's like kind of a amalgamation of lots of different Zelda games. So like obviously there's the inspiration with the Four Swords because the Four Sword is in the game. And it has very similar art style. It has elements from Wind Waker in like some like the fire animations and stuff like that. Like there's different sound bites from Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time. There's sounds that were used in A Link to the Past. Like there's a lot of like assets and like inspiration that is drawn from lots of different Zelda games. Like look out for the Wind Waker inspiration and you'll see it.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
It says after Capcom finished developing Oracle of Seasons and Ages, they began to work on a new Zelda game for the Game Boy Advance. Work on the title was suspended to allow teams to focus on Four Swords. But in February 2003, Miyamoto and Onuma revealed that development of what would be called the Minish Cap was well underway. The game had a cartoonish style similar to Wind Waker.
I do enjoy that a lot.
Within the world of tiny fairies, a universal fairy tale story. An effort was made for Hyrule Town, the world's central city hub, to feel like a living, breathing city. I really feel like it's the best 2D, like, centralized Hyrule Town. Like, I think it's better than Kakariko in A Link to the Past. It feels very alive. This combined with Link's ability to shrink in size has allowed us for unique angles on the perspective of a safe town, turning the town itself into a dungeon of sorts.
Left.
Sorry. The game's Gust Jar was inspired by a gourd that can suck up anything from the novel Journey to the West.
Gourd pun here.
Several other
like that. It's like the mushroom.
The gameplay were inspired or lifted directly from Four Swords.
The mushroom launcher, the pot, the thing, like it's kind of
okay. Here. I forgot about this. The gameplay concept of shrinking to minish size is a fleshed out extension of the function of the Gnat Hat from Four Swords, a hat which allowed Link to shrink in size of a gnat. So I forgot about that. That did kind of start that mechanic.
There's that through line. It's interesting. It's almost like I'm somewhat torn because it makes sense for Zelda because there's a bajillion Zelda games where you go back and forth across a dimension or time or age or whatever. So it makes sense that you have like this overworld and this like, mini world. But it's almost like I kind of wish that the whole game was miniature. Like everything was shrunk down. Like it'd be kind of cool if there's something like that.
I do love the parts where like everything's big. Like you're gonna go to some places inside too if you haven't already. When you're Minish, like you go into a library and the books are huge and you can climb up the spines.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. What is that? The game that just came out a couple years ago. You play as Dot and you jump off the book and stuff. Storybook game.
The Plucky Squire.
Yeah. It's like there's a Zelda to be had here where everything is gigantic and everything is that way. I feel like it's just maybe it's like it's not bad, but it's like slightly odd when you're in the overworld and you just come across like this little what's clearly the tiny little village that looks like an anthill, and you just have to shrink down to interact with it. It's like, how hasn't anybody just stepped on all of this? Like it's just kind of there but protected.
I'm gonna send you an image real quick because you may remember this. This was a concept for Breath of the Wild.
Oh wow, I don't remember this at all. That would be crazy. That would be interesting.
They did do concept, and this was a concept for the DLC, I think. They ultimately ended up going with a motorcycle for the DLC, but they did
obviously that's
experiment
much
with the
smaller,
Minish.
but almost Hobbit-like, right?
Yeah.
Like you could kind of see that going on. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I would love a whole like Breath of the Wild miniature town with like minis and stuff, mini peoples. That would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Gulliver's Travels thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
I'm glad you're playing it. I look forward to your continued thoughts.
Sure. I'm enjoying it, but I think I'd be a lot further along if Animal Crossing didn't. Like, it was funny because we played it one night, and my wife didn't even like really want to. I was like, "Hey, do you want to play Animal Crossing?" Because I don't know what it is, but like lately she comes downstairs every day, like wanting to watch a show, like we always have, and I'm just I just like don't want to watch anything. I almost feel like it's
That's
like
fair.
a waste of time. It's just like I don't want to like I'm telling her like, can we just like sit and listen to music or just sit and talk? Like I just don't want to watch TV. So so I told her, I was like, can we play Animal Crossing? She was like, I guess. And then we got started. It was probably like 6. We didn't stop till like midnight. And then the next day she came down and picked up a controller and was like, are we playing Animal Crossing?
Hell yeah.
And that's funny because I was like, maybe we can just like have Animal Crossing. Like every Thursday we'll play Animal Crossing. And
that's great.
That quickly turned into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're playing Animal Crossing.
Top 10 things every girl wants to hear. Will you play Animal Crossing with me?
So maybe I might, Minish Cat might be in danger. I mean,
oh no,
it might just be Animal Crossing.
No,
but I hope not. I did tell her last night. I was like, listen, we can't do this every day. I have other things to play. like I can't just
every other day.
But yes, I think she more than I think she would have thought or would let on. I think she's enjoying the co-op because and it's real derpy. Like I'm back there moonwalking or like trying to like look behind, like I'm trying to make it weird, and I am. Like I'm just like hitting villagers with the nets.
That moonwalking thing is new, by the way. You can press that button to make it faster to terraform. So you just hold that button, and then like you can just kind of like, instead of rearranging yourself every single time.
When I showed her how to do it, we did like a little goof troop like partner dance.
Love it. So good.
Very fun. What's up with you, Delvin?
Man, ain't nothing, man. I've been working, and then on top of that, like trying to get like on because this is a 3-day weekend, and usually when I have 3-day weekends, I try to get everything done that I need to get done, so I can enjoy games the 3rd day. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm at like getting everything done. Like me and my daughter went to go get an eye exam, and of course I found out I'm blind as shit. They're like, so I took the test and stuff like that. And the doctor was like, you're getting to that point, you're getting to that age where it's all down here for your
danger
vision.
for you to drive.
They're like your eyes are very healthy, but it's gonna start getting to that point eventually where it's gonna start getting worse. It's gonna start getting worse. And then it's gonna be like, all right, this is where we at. Like, all right, I get it. He said, fortunately, your eyes are healthy and that's all good and stuff like that. Of course, they made me do the thing where you have to pay the extra $20 to make sure you don't have no diseases and stuff like that. They keep trying to upsell you on everything. Hey, you want to get this? You want to get that? You want to get this?
I do that every other year.
Yeah, I do too.
That's my rule. I tell them I could do this every other year.
Yeah, not doing it this year.
You'll get me, but only once every 2 years.
Yeah, not gonna keep.
I have never gotten an eye exam.
Well, aren't we all just perfect?
Exactly.
Little Miss Perfect Eyes. Melissa's blind. Like literally without her contacts or glasses, she's legally blind. I'm not that bad yet, but the last time I went in, my prescription got significantly worse. They're like,
mine's good.
Big drop off last year.
It didn't get significantly worse, but it got worse. So like, you're blind. like you're next to Stevie Wonder. You're like a few steps away from it. I'm like, all right. And then I'm at the doctor's office.
It'd be hilarious if that's what they showed you on a scale.
No, that's so sad.
They have Rebecca on one end and Stevie Wonder on the other, and they're moving Delvin down.
You're like here. You're like
Delvin's looking. He's like, that's a long way away from Rebecca. Like, oh yeah, no, we know you were a long way from Rebecca.
Exactly, and it was just funny, the notion of them just trying to upsell me on everything, me and my daughter on everything, and then they see my son sitting in the line like, oh, does he need glasses? Like he can see. What are you trying to do? He clearly can see well. There's nothing on his face. Like, no, leave me alone. Let me get out of here. When I tell you the cost of how much this shit costs, it's a down payment on a car.
You don't have insurance?
I don't have to worry about it.
Not vision.
Oh man,
now I kind of want to get it.
Vision insurance, at least for me, is extremely cheap for the whole family. It's like I pay it's like $6 a month. Now, it's mostly a scam because you don't get a whole lot for it. Like it's all like prearranged with like the glasses things. Anyway, I'll hop off of that wagon, but I'll tell you this: even with the insurance is really you get a free exam, and that's basically what I'm paying for. The family get free exams because I've been buying my glasses online for years, and I don't know if you've ever looked into it, Delvin, but like
way cheaper.
I buy glasses in 3, 4, 5 pairs at a time for $200 or $300. Like it's so much cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Incredibly. It's not even close.
I'll give you an idea of it. So my daughter's glass, because I went to America's Best, and America's Best has a deal where you get 2 pair of glasses for $95, and the eye exam is free.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm like, oh, this is great. I'll do that, and I'll do the eye exam with the contact lens exam, because why not? Who gives a shit? Apparently, the eye exam with the contact lens exam is not a part of that deal.
Of course not.
So you have to pay regular price, which is $120 for the eye exam and like another $100 for the glasses. I'm like, fuck, you got me. then my daughter, of course, being who she is, the guy told her, you can pick anywhere from any one of these glasses, and those are part of the 2 for $95 deals.
Were they horrible?
Yep.
They were all right. They were 2 for $95. That's what they were. She immediately goes to the ones that are 2 for $150. Like, fuck this. You're giving me this, Dad. Like, well,
that's funny.
Yep, there's that. So I look at the bill. The bill's like $485. They're like, oh, do you want to buy the contact lens from us? I'm like,
that's a lot of video games.
Like, here you go, motherfuckers. I was like, all right, sell me how much the contact lens will cost for this.
It's a lot of
that will make your bill $900. I say
that sucks.
Absolutely not.
Better give me these glasses.
I say, and they say, oh, don't worry, we'll give you the trial pair. I said, you goddamn right, you give me the trial pair. Not paying another $400, you fuckers. You got enough.
Wow.
So I ended up, as soon as I left, I went online, found the contact lens for like $200.
Nice. Yeah, I've never
a 6-month supply too.
I like glasses.
I do too. I just wear them like on special occasions, once in a while.
Sometimes I kind of wish I did have glasses because I think they're cute.
I like having them like in different pairs and different options to wear, but I tried to do contacts the first time I got glasses, and I had a terrible experience where I struggled for like 30 minutes to even get them in. Like I really struggled. And then when I finally did get them in and they were like, yeah, you're good. Just try it for the weekend and come back. When I left the shop, one of them, as I was driving down the street, one of them, I blinked and one of them folded in my eye.
See, I don't think I could ever touch my eyes like that.
And I almost ran off the fucking road.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I immediately took them out, went back, said, give me my glasses. And that was the only time I've ever considered trying.
The doctor told me how to do that so that doesn't happen. Like, why y'all wasn't telling people this like years ago?
Yeah, I'm not. I was like, I'm not even gonna leave this up for Chan. Like, it just, I didn't feel comfortable. I did not like them.
Yeah.
So.
And there was a point in time when that's all I used to wear with my contact lenses.
Is it kind of a shame? I had a girlfriend at the time. She told me that she was like, I wish you wouldn't have glasses. And I was like,
really?
Oh well.
That's offensive.
I was like, I don't
you don't like me for who I am. Fuck off, then, lady.
I think glasses are cool.
So.
Damn right, Rebecca. Guys with glasses are hot.
I think they're cool. Like, especially if you have always worn them. Like, I feel like it would sometimes it looks weird when you don't wear them.
I think that's what it was. Is a lot of people knew me for 10 years without glasses, and then suddenly I was wearing glasses all the time.
You're like, oh my gosh, you're blind? Like, yes.
I still remember that.
This is what happens.
I wish you wouldn't wear glasses. Like, I don't think I've ever thought to care if somebody had glasses on.
Rebecca, who coming to your house? Is there a serial killer coming to your door?
Josh is using the microwave.
Yeah.
That's what that was?
He's microwaving.
Oh, okay.
What do we think?
I heard
microwaving.
I heard all the effects of that.
Sorry.
What is he microwaving? Let's think what he's microwaving.
You can take a guess.
Leftovers?
No.
Yeah.
Ham.
Food?
No.
Just straight up ham.
No.
A Hot Pocket?
No. Closer.
Spam.
No.
Ooh. A toaster strudel?
No.
Damn it.
Further away. They're trying to guess what you're microwaving.
Close to a Hot Pocket. Chicken nuggets?
No, it's not that. I didn't say it's close to a Hot Pocket. I said you're getting closer.
Okay.
It's got to be lunch then, right? It's noon.
It is lunch.
So a sandwich?
No.
I give up. I've tried. I got nothing.
Spicy instant ramen.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're poor.
Sounds like Jack.
What do you see call us poor?
I just got Jack some ramen that he wanted. He was like, Dad, get this kind.
Dude, he eats like 2 of these a day.
And it's like creamy ramen. I was like, oh.
No, it's not like that.
Josh, as a person who cares about your well-being, stop eating that stuff.
That's what I told him.
like
Delvin says, as a person who cares about your well-being, stop eating that.
Yeah, because you don't want to have high blood pressure like me. That stuff's
I told him how much sodium's in it.
It's a lot.
Fuck
I used to eat that stuff all the time.
Eat your damn ramen.
Look,
Donnie says,
Donnie.
eat your damn ramen.
Look, Donnie, I have a vested interest in him passing away, but I want it the right way.
You're playing that long game. You're just smoothing in. Delvin's stepping in at the funeral. He's just like putting an arm around Josh is a great guy.
I want to do it the right way, all right?
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Listen, I have nothing against ramen. I have something against instant spicy microwave.
It's great.
Ramen.
Fuck you, Kyle the Pug. What are you talking about? Ramen is incredible.
It's incredible.
If you've never had, you need a better bowl of ramen. You need to go out.
You ramen from like a Korean restaurant.
Hell yeah.
That
is incredible.
Yes, it's incredible. The only reason why I don't eat it because it's probably going to kill me. Like, I need to stop. This stuff is going to kill me.
In moderation.
Stop looking at me.
I used to eat it all the time. Like, all the time.
Yeah, ramen's
it's great.
Looks.
Yeah.
He's shaking his head.
We're trying to save you, Josh.
No, you're not.
I have to just try to, Donnie. Because I don't want them coming on later and say, oh, he caused it. No.
For the
for the trial. Exactly.
Back the clip. Trying to save you, Josh. See, I said it.
I said it, officer.
He had his best interest so hard.
What motive?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you guys ready to do some of this news?
What news?
Why not? Sure.
Right, we don't have a lot, and like this is going to continue to be the thing. But El Presidente Furukawa spoke this week. He spoke a lot about the things we talked about last week, Delvin, about the Switch's profitability and the possible price increase and everything. Before I read his comments, and then we talk about this. We had issues with the live stream last week, which led me to do just a big edit scrub.
You can't say it's me anymore.
No, it was just Melon because the recording was just fine. Like our recording was perfect. But in doing that, I listened to this bit from our show last week, Delvin, where I was trying to find that chart I was referencing. And I'm not going to do this every time this happens, but this was the first time it happened, so I needed to say it. Rebecca, if you didn't listen, you probably didn't catch it.
I listened to some of it.
I was trying to tell Delvin about how much better the Switch 2 is selling than the Switch 1, and I was remembering this chart in my head that I saw, and I just kind of set it out. I was like, it's like 5 or 10 million. I want to just be clear in case someone heard that and was like, these guys are idiots and deleted our show. I fully aware that the Switch 2 has not outsold the Switch 1 by 10 million units. Like, that's crazy. No. What I was thinking in my head was the chart that I saw in the article where the increments were in 5, 10, 15, 20 million. So the Switch 2 is roughly a few million ahead of the Switch 1.
Oh.
So when we were talking about, everyone's like, it's got a slow Christmas and everything. The point that I was making, I think it came across. You guys know I'm just like a perfectionist. I get anxious about this. But yeah, the point I think was made that, yeah, maybe it had a slow Christmas, but it has outsold literally everything else in its time frame.
Yes.
Wasn't it hard to buy a Switch 1 in the first few months of its release?
It was the first few months, but we were comparing. That was the other point of the conversation last week, is specifically everyone was like, the Switch 2 selling great, but the Switch 2 sold much less than expected at Christmas. So they were comparing Switch 1 Christmas versus Switch 2 Christmas. And again, a point of our points that we were making was Switch 1 had like a whole year before Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? Switch 2 like just came out.
True.
A point I didn't make last week was that I should have, was that I expect a lot of people probably bought a Switch 2 for Christmas already. It's probably why the Switch 2 sold so well at the start, and we're just holding on to it for Christmas, which is why they didn't buy them in December, because they had already bought them, because the Switch 2s were super available.
Especially people anticipating like a price increase. Like, I know I want to get my kid a Switch 2, or I know I want to upgrade, so they did it earlier.
My example was my old boss contacted me sometime around the Switch launch, and he said, hey, I want to get my son a Switch for Christmas this year. What should I do? And it was right around the time that they announced the ZA bundle. And I was like, this is it. Just buy this bundle. And he wrapped it, and it was under the Christmas tree. So anyway, I wanted to at least address that to make sure anyone didn't think I was off my rocker. But Furukawa came in to talk about the profitability. He did an interview where he was asked about the market's impact on the Switch 2. And I'll read you some of these. So on financial concerns, we have the following quotes. Hardware profitability depends on factors like component procurement conditions, cost reductions through mass production, and the impact of exchange rates and tariffs. Fundamentally, we aim to address this by advancing component procurement over the medium and long term. We procure from suppliers based on our long-term business plans, but the current memory market is very volatile. There is no immediate impact on earnings, but it is something we must monitor closely. Shareholders have reacted this week to the interview by dumping shares. Nintendo stock dropped quite a bit. It's down. The headlines were it's down 30% from, I think, June, but it dipped down, I think, about 6% this week. All the headlines were written about the panic, everything. It is bounced back. I checked on Friday. I haven't checked since Friday, but on Friday, I think it had climbed back to almost even. So you gotta. I've literally done this news story on Shaq, I think, a dozen times. Nobody needs to overreact to Nintendo stock prices ever.
Correct.
Just don't even pay attention to those headlines. Stocks are long-term assets. Anybody that's dumping stocks based off of one game, 1 year, one interview is foolish. But a couple different ways to read these comments. One, a lot of people read these and said they're going to raise the price because of the shortages. I read these kind of supporting the arguments I was making last week, Delvin. Like he's talking about long-term procurement and contracts. I would imagine, I don't think it's like locked in stone. I don't know. Obviously nobody does, but again, if you're Nintendo and you're planning to sell 100 million of something over 8 years, you don't walk into a contract with your parts provider on a year-to-year basis. I can't imagine.
Yes.
like that just doesn't make any sense. So I last week, Rebecca, I said my hot take for this year as a prediction is that maybe the Switch 2 price is flat and it doesn't go up. Only because I think they probably bought a lot of components ahead of time and probably have contracts in place. And also I think they would not want to raise the price so soon.
Yeah, I think they want to be very careful with that and would rather like not kind of burn that bridge with their customers kind of thing if they could help it. Like I feel like it's a very last resort type of deal for them. Things are getting crazy. Like me and Garrett went through a exercise where we looked up the exact RAM that the Switch 2 uses, and its price is up. It's like up 200% in the last month. So if it does go up, don't be surprised. But there's a lot of like panic, like go buy, like it's gonna. I don't think any of that's necessary with the Switch. I don't think so. I think we're just fine. I think they'll try to find margin somewhere else first.
I think that's why you saw the Switch price go up. I think we could see more games. I could see the raise on NSO. There's a lot of other levers to pull.
Yeah.
To protect the Switch 2. But we'll see if they do it. Who knows? We don't know, but those are just my guesses. Either of you have anything else you'd like to add about these financial comments?
No, I think it was just basically the same thing we were saying last week about this whole thing.
It felt very affirming. Like we had a full-blown conversation, and then Furukawa came out and basically said what we were saying. It was like,
he listens to our show.
Like he heard the show. Like, those guys are pretty much right.
And then he spoke about the film business. He said, through this consistent approach, we can gradually earn customer trust, which ultimately leads not just to awareness of our characters, but ultimately turns them into fans. While we certainly don't ignore short-term profits, our main focus is increasing character exposure beyond our games. Films allow us to reach people in regions where game consoles are not yet widespread. If possible, we'd like to build a structure that allows us to continue making films beyond these two, Mario and the Zelda movie.
Yeah.
So,
telling you, hey, we're not making these games for you. We're making these games for those people who don't buy games.
Movies.
Isn't this kind of like
movies? Yeah.
We've been known like.
Sure. I mean, it's just more or less just a signal that I think Nintendo sees their media business as a like they're going to put more in, they're going to invest in that.
Like, I think they're probably going to do like a Donkey Kong spin-off movie.
Of course.
Yeah.
I can see a Metroid one coming down the pipeline.
Pikmin after that little Pikmin YouTube video that they made.
I want a Metroid or a Star Fox like anime in the worst way.
That would be so cool.
It would be great. Could you imagine a Metroid series like Gundam Wing or something?
That would be so cool.
Fucking rad, man. But yeah, I think you're exactly, Rebecca. We're going to start to see more and more of these projects pop up. So
I'm fine with it as long as they're great.
So what do you want? What would you? So we're looking at 3 movies. We've already had the Mario movie. We're going to have the Galaxy movie and the Zelda movie. All right. So after those 3, what would be like? How many more of these would you want? Like, do you think you could get to the point where it's stale at some point? Like, do they get into sequels and start kind of like redoing the Mario movie over and over, or they keep it fresh?
Kids will like it no matter what it is.
You get a Kirby movie?
Yeah, we can get a Kirby movie.
I would love a Kirby movie.
I would too. I just don't think
Kirby doesn't talk though.
I don't think people would be interested in a Kirby movie.
I think they would.
They had a Kirby TV show in the 90s.
And it was popular.
Could they have a Smash movie?
Yes.
It would turn into like an Avengers type of thing.
Could you imagine? I could see the kids going.
That I feel like they would have then it's like, well, do you get third parties to agree to it? Like that would be really difficult.
Could you imagine?
I think the Smash movie would be more along the lines of what the first Smash game was.
You could start small.
Yeah, just those small base characters.
And then once it's super successful, everyone's like, okay, I'm in.
If you did Marvel post-credit Smash movie announcements where you have like a movie and then a challenger approaches and that's the next movie and then another thing. Oh my God.
Wait.
It could be a big deal.
It could be.
Do you know how like the Sonic movie has had like 3 or 4 movies so far? What if Sega was like, let's like do a crossover movie with Sonic and Mario?
That'd be great.
So
they've already done crossover games.
I'm thinking like after 5 or so, I feel like I'm already running out of what I think are movie-worthy ideas. So like in my head, I see Nintendo going, we want to have this be an annual business. And I'm like, how sustainable is that?
I think it's pretty sustainable when you consider the characters. Like Mario alone has a lot. Like, you got Donkey
Mario and Zelda. What do you do?
Well, I mean, think about how many times you've redone a Mario game where it's okay, he goes through the levels and saves the princess, and you've done that 10 billion times.
Yeah,
you do it the 10 billion times with a movie, people will still go see it.
So that's, I guess, the difference. You think the audience will still be there?
They did it 4 times with the Sonic movie.
I have one word for you.
Good point.
Minions.
Yeah, they did it 6 times with the Minion movie.
They're still making Minions movies.
It's the same movie.
In Despicable Me. So they
made 3 Hangovers, and it's the same plot every time.
That is a good point. That is a very good point.
That's a good point. I guess I didn't go see all those. So, yeah, good point.
Yeah. I think they could keep doing it, especially since the diversity that Mario has within its own universe, like Wario, like Luigi whole thing.
When I start thinking of Luigi's Mansion, Donkey Kong, like I just don't think the people are going to show up in the theaters the same way they did for the Mario movie. The same way I think they will for a Zelda movie.
Right. I think Mario movie 6 would sell more than like a Donkey Kong or a Luigi's Mansion movie. Yeah.
Well,
it's almost like there's a huge drop off there.
Generally speaking, usually after the sequel, like it usually drops off. But then again, the Sonic movies are doing great. Like all of them are doing really great. Like Jim Carrey only was supposed to be doing one, and now he's going to do another one.
Yeah,
because there's that big of a movie this franchise.
It's the brand recognition. I feel like
Zelda should have a lot of legs. If there's something you could sequel a lot of, I think Zelda is at least good for a trilogy.
Yes,
I hope so.
More. Yeah, it's interesting. So there's gonna be more movies. So,
definitely.
The name of the episode is A New Switch 2, because this week somebody was in Nintendo's, I think their developer portal, and they saw a product code reference that nobody knows would exist yet. So there's been a lot of speculation this week. I'm sure you've seen it if you follow the news on socials or blogs of potentially a new SKU for Switch. I didn't write all of the details down, but one point that I did remember that I want to point out was that the code name that was found is nothing like the Switch 2's code name, I believe. Which, if you're thinking that this is a light or an OLED, and it doesn't mean you're not right or you're not wrong, but the Switch 1's code names for those, I think they all started with the same prefix or a similar prefix. This is a completely different prefix. I don't know if that means it is or it isn't. My take on this, I have no take. Like it could be anything. Like I don't think I've seen anything that makes me think anything in particular. I think I can make an argument for, if this is anything, for it to be anything. I can make an argument for them to have an OLED ready. I can make an argument for them to have a light ready. I can make an argument that this is a new Ring Fit device or a new Virtual Boy headset, or like who knows? But it's out there this week, so I think people probably want to talk about it. What do you guys think? Have you seen this? Any thoughts?
I saw a little bit about it. I didn't see as much. A
light makes sense for a couple reasons. A cheaper entry point than the Switch 2 makes sense.
It feels early.
Pokemon's about to come out. My thing with the light continues to be, and I'm sure they'll probably do it, but the Switch 1 light did not sell a whole lot, even despite it being cheaper. And that was at like $199. I have no idea what a Switch 2 light would be priced, but even at $299, that doesn't, in my head, like I don't feel like that's all that attractive to parents. Like the whole idea of the Switch, like the whole point of it, it's $199 basically for Pokemon, right? Like Pokemon and Animal Crossing. We're gonna get people a cheap entry point. I don't think that exists at $300. Am I?
No, especially if they're
too much.
Yeah,
like that's too much for that. 300's too much for that impulse casual purchase in my head.
I agree, and I think it's kind of weird to have, like, on one conversation we were just having is like, are they going to increase the price of the Switch? And then it's like, are they really going to introduce a cheaper model like right now, like anytime soon? Like it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they need to.
It feels weird.
Model right now
Feels too soon.
I think it's too soon.
I could, like, you could take the dock out. You can make it digital only. Like there are other things you could do to the Switch to drop the price some, to where I think 300 or 350 makes a little bit more sense. But a light that can't dock, that can't, like $299, that seems expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like the Pokemon entry point. I think at that point, and
isn't the dock itself like $100? Like you sell a dockless model, and like then you've already got like.
And that's a big part of the Switch, is that they include that dock and they price it up because like that is their margin.
Mm-hmm.
So they wouldn't want to take it out because they're probably then eating a cost on making the unit. I just think that would be, I would think, cheaper overall net wise than making a new SKU. But I don't know.
Exactly.
My thing is, why do it? Why do it right now when everything else is way more than you are?
That's what I mean.
They are the cheap option now.
Yeah, they're the cheap option. So
that's what I was saying.
We're gonna make ourselves cheaper.
with the Lite the first time is that you should be spending more time trying to upsell people into the Switch, because more people are buying that one anyway.
If anything, I would be like, okay, here's a premium model, a bigger model now.
The Switch to Switch Lite ratio was like 80-20. The Switch Lite just did not do that well. I'm not saying it doesn't, you know, it's not worth existing. But if they can't get that price to $200 or $250, I don't think it's gonna do what they want it to do.
I think it'll probably make more sense to do an OLED or something like that.
I do too. I agree.
An OLED or something with a bigger drive in it and stuff like that. Yeah,
I've seen so many people from announcement that said when they do an OLED, then I'll like. There's a lot of people that are very committed to the OLED. I think it would make way more sense to introduce the OLED first.
Yeah. Do the OLED at a higher price point, and then which makes your regular switch to the cheaper price option either way.
So Yarden disagrees with me. He thinks you could do a Lite at $350 or $400. A $400 Lite system?
I don't think $400.
How much is the Switch 2?
Yarden, that blows my mind. $450.
$450.
Yeah, no.
That's
and also,
crazy.
people don't have money. Nobody has money. My boyfriend's eating ramen.
I think $300 for a Lite is like. All right, the point I'm trying to make is that if the Switch 1 Lite didn't sell well at $199, the point I'm making is I think a Switch 2 Lite at $299 is not going to do a damn thing. Like, will somebody buy it? Of course. Is that going to be
enough?
Like, is that enough? I don't know. I don't think so, personally.
$250 maybe.
Could you do like I mean, I don't want to get crazy with it, but I've always wondered, like, the cheapest way to produce a Switch cheaper is to get rid of the screen. You could do like a Switch TV box, take the screen out that's always plugged in. That'd be a cheaper way
too
to
much.
deliver.
That's too much.
I think so too. I know it's out of the box thinking.
That's like a different console at that point.
I think an OLED would make more sense. You would get more people in the door immediately with an OLED.
Mm-hmm. It's more of like the luxury version of it rather than the like discount version of it.
And if this code name is actually a Switch, something I pointed out in our chat, it could just be like the Redbox revision. And we had the Redbox revised Switch 1 that got a little bit better battery life and stuff like that. Like, it could be that. It could be a lot of things. There's not enough here for me to go, I think it's this. I don't know what that is. Could be nothing. like I don't, it's a lot of things are being written off of that.
Shout out to PK Sparks in the chat. Thanks for coming on by and asking us a question. I'll add it to our question list for pretty soon. We're almost at that portion.
The next Life is Strange game. We talked about this last week in your wake, Rebecca, that there was a rating for Life is Strange Reunion. We talked about what it could mean and everything. And then this week.
Wait, I said that or you said that last week?
No.
You weren't here last week.
Yeah, you weren't here.
We talked about that. Me and Donnie.
Right.
Leaked
you left
Peggy rating for Life is Strange Reunion. So we've already talked about what we think this is. It is yet to be officially unveiled. But this week, we got a little teaser snippet that clearly shows Max and Chloe, which backs up the leaked rating that we talked about. Will be announced this Thursday.
Yeah.
So
wait, was that Chloe? I didn't really look at the teaser that closely. It was Chloe because I saw that it was Max. That's true.
There's a raven on the jacket.
Because I thought that it would be kind of a continuation of Double Exposure. Because remember, like they said, to be continued or whatever at the end of that game, and it was like going to be like
the leaked rating.
No.
Can I read it to you?
Yes.
Potential spoilers. Let me go find it.
Well, if it's a rating, it's going to be spoiled for us anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it has like a description of what the game is.
Yeah.
So you're spoiling something that's going to be revealed to us before we play it.
Correct. Chloe Price was Max Caulfield's partner in time. Losing her is Max's greatest regret. Now Chloe has come to Caledon University, haunted by nightmares and impossible memories. Chloe needs Max's help, but Max is already in crisis. In 3 days, a deadly inferno will destroy the campus. That's a part of the rating. And it seems like this game is called Life is Strange Reunion, where we're putting these two back together. It will catch up after Double Exposure, but I think it's a departure from maybe what they were fully setting up.
I feel like the backlash was so strong that it didn't include Chloe without more than just like a one-liner, like, oh, I had such good memories with Chloe, kind of depending on whether you saved her or not. because didn't it ask you to pick in the very beginning, like which one you did? I feel like they're gonna retcon that, and it's gonna be like Chloe actually is alive, Bay ending, and I feel like they really just want to cater to like all of that backlash that they have been getting about like no Max and Chloe together, like romancing other people other than Chloe. Like everyone hated that. I didn't really care. I really like, even though I prefer Max's ability in the first game with like rewinding time, I really did enjoy the mechanic that she had with like going to the different timelines in double exposure. I feel like I liked that more than most people did. So whichever one they like, I would want them to bring back one of those two.
I think they might bring back, based on the description, I'm inclined to think that Max is going to time power back.
I feel like that's like the direction that fans want them to go.
So my point last week, I don't know if you agree with this, Rebecca. I think based off the rating and the teaser, I think this is the last Life is Strange game. And we're going to go for like a very nostalgic send off, like a very like, let's get the gang back together. We're going to do this thing again.
That would be fun.
Service. And then maybe that's it.
That would be fine. I mean, I didn't really mind them doing like new characters and stuff like how they did with 2 and True Colors, but like obviously it wasn't as popular as like those characters, you know, Max and Chloe.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm fine with them retconning it to like, you know, give us another, you know, Max and Chloe adventure. And at Caledon, like I really liked that environment. I loved the characters they introduced. The setting was nice. I liked the college campus. I loved like Vin and like all of the other characters. Who was the girl? What was the girl's name? I don't remember all their names.
Yeah, neither do I.
But I remember liking everybody.
Yeah.
Moses, remember Moses? I liked him.
I did like the setting a lot. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe bringing Chloe to that, and like it does sound like, you know, in 3 Days in Inferno sounds very like, you know, reminiscent of the first game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. But we'll know Thursday. Thursday we should get a full thing, and then I saw a date leak for this, so I won't say it because I don't think it's right. I think maybe plans have changed, but this game's coming out sooner than you think. I'll just say that. I think it's coming.
Tell us. Wait, don't just not say it.
Well, I don't think it's right because the date leaked back in the fall, and I think things have changed since then. So
is it coming this year?
But yeah, like the date was back in the fall. It leaked for like March, but it was supposed to be announced, I think, in like October. So it seems like it had a short delay.
Pretty fast development time too, all things considered.
So I expect that when this trailer drops on Thursday, I'm expecting we're going to get a date sometime soonish, probably by summer, I would guess.
Neat.
We'll see. And then the last news story I had this week was Hi-Fi Rush was rated for Switch again. Not sure if you remember, it was rated before Microsoft got rid of them, and then they got rid of the studio, and they got picked up by Crafton, and they got rid of the thing, and everything's been gone, and then they just got rated again. So that's
a great game to have on Switch.
About to hit Switch soon.
Pretends to be shocked.
Yeah.
So it'll be a great game on Switch.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's like the time has passed?
I do.
Like the game
has. But
I think people will enjoy this on Switch. So Delvin's credit, I agree with you. I don't know. I just don't like this game as much
as other people do.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just like I feel like it overstayed its welcome a bit. I think it'll find a little bit of an audience on Switch. Like people like, oh, why we didn't play this before?
I think it would have done a little bit more 18 months ago than now. But
correct.
Yes, I do think it'll find somebody out there. I didn't write it down, but Tomb Raider got an update. I haven't seen the patch notes, but I went to go play it the other day and got an update, and it does seem to be running like significantly better. So
does it look better?
A little bit. Like I think so.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything, but I think like everything seems smoother and a little bit more natural. Like it seemed a little bit better.
Okay, that's good to know. I might check it out now. I think I bought it. I just didn't play it
because super cheap. Yeah, it was like $15, something like that. So I'm gonna play it soon. I think that's why I went and checked on it again. I was kind of in the mood. That's it for the news.
All right. I snuck this question in first. here in case PK Sparks is still here. Thank you for coming by after our bat signal for questions. PK Sparks asks, I've been taking my gaming to tabletop lately. Staring at screens has been draining lately. What board games, trading card games, or even outside games have y'all been into lately or wish people played more? Y'all do any board games?
Oh yeah, I have a ton.
Tell us.
I have a ton of board games. I have one of the ones I play a lot is it's called Final Girls, which is a single player board game where you're the final girl in a movie series, and they have a multitude of boards based on different franchises, like parodies of like Terminator and Stranger Things and all the tropes, and Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a fun time. You have different objectives to do. You have to kill the killer or stuff like that. They're very fun. I also have I have a lot of stuff. I have one for the Mandalorian. I have one that I ordered for Evil Dead, which Army of Darkness game board. Hasn't come in yet, but I'm excited to play that one. I have a ton of them. I have a Transformers one. I have a ton of game boards that I play.
Okay.
We don't. We've tried. We actually just purged a lot of our board games. We've bought a lot over the years, but as a family, it's just not really our thing. We need very simple, stupid games.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, me too.
Like we have like New Phone Who Dis. That's very funny. It's like a card matching kind of funny game. My daughter likes that one a lot. We also have One Night Ultimate Werewolf, which is pretty good. Maybe the most complex game I think we've ever played as a family, but we do like it, is the Lord of the Rings Adventure to Mount Doom. It's a party-based game where everyone is the fellowship, and it's a chance game. It's a lot of dice rolling. So you roll dice and just like there's a lot of just scenarios, and the object is to get the ring to Mount Doom, but you have to do it as a team. So like somebody may have to sacrifice themselves, and there's a lot of different checks and balances to kind of do it, but it's a co-op game. So we like that a lot. I say a lot. We play it maybe like once a month. We don't really do a lot of those. If it's not video games, probably not. I do a lot of disc golf lately and just have generally, and I am doing it a lot right now. Like I just got a new cart and I've been playing, and I put my baskets out in the yard and been playing out there. So
nice.
I try to do that.
Do you have disc golf like courses around you, like near you?
Rebecca, would it surprise you to know that I designed one?
Ooh.
I used to be really into this. I used to run tournaments, raise money. I helped build a course.
I think I knew this about you, but I forgot.
And then I moved and I just kind of took like 10 years off.
Yeah.
And I've just recently been getting back into it, which has been interesting because disc golf has changed a lot since I
really
in it.
It changes.
I got called an old head on Reddit because I was like, what the hell happened? Like, what are you guys all on about?
Unk.
That's exactly what they did to me. Because obviously, like when I just started disc golf was basically right when Victoria was born. This was like 2006, 2007. And I did it a lot until like maybe like 2012 or 13. And then since then to now, especially over COVID, disc golf has boomed. It had all this like venture capital and these professional tour, and these people are making millions of dollars, and there's influencers. I was like, what the fuck? Because disc golf to me it was a stoner sport.
A little niche thing,
I got into it. Yeah. So like to see people out here with tuck shirts and polo shirts, and like they're all like it's very serious. And like, what is this? And yeah, it's changed a lot. But I just enjoy the walk. Like that's why I'm doing it. I gotta get more active a little bit this year and not so sedentary. So I'm just going out there. I have a little cart. I have my bag and my discs, and I play a little music and take my vape and just kind of enjoy the walk. My dog, we've got the Aussie Flea. He loves frisbee. He's my little frisbee dog. So I take him out with me. I throw his frisbee. I throw my frisbee. Yeah, we just have a good time.
That's great. I don't really play a lot of board game. I have board games. I just never have anybody to play them with because usually you need more than like two people. Although there are like the one player board games like Delvin said, and I do have some of those. I like card games though. And like you, Donnie, I need things that are like very simple because like small brain. I played over New Year's because I told you I was with a lot of friends over New Year's. I learned how to play this game called Cockroach Poker. It was very fun. You, it's kind of like a bluffing game where like you have to like convince people that like you have like certain
Wait.
cards. Like you can either say I do have this or I don't have this, and they either call you out or not. I have not played this yet, but I really want to get the card game Flip 7. Have you ever heard of that one?
Nope.
It's like really popular right now. You have to like try to get to 200 or something with the numbers, but like you can't get like the same number twice. I don't know. It's like pretty crazy. I'm up for Exploding Kittens. You ever play that one?
I've heard of that one. I've never played it though.
So much fun. And then I really like Secret Identity type of games too, where like one person is.
That's the
like
One Night Ultimate Werewolf game that we play.
Yeah.
Social deduction.
Yeah,
like
so I like those
close your
kind of games.
eyes, and it has like a little app, and it plays a thing, and then like whoever the imposter is. Like,
Yeah.
My daughter loves that game.
I love stuff like that. But I play Uno probably every single day at work because every child knows how to play it, and it's like easy to have conversations with kids while you play Uno. So usually I am doing.
They know how to play
Uno.
it?
I like Yahtzee too.
Do they know how to play it?
They do, but like some of them have like crazy rules that they try to insist, and like you end up picking up like 20 cards.
You know how to, there's certain ways you play Uno, and
so I try to get them to play like very basic Uno. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this Exploding Kittens game.
Oh, Exploding Kittens is so much fun. Have you never played it?
No. So this is the problem.
It's so much fun, and it's so easy.
This is why I end up with 30 board games that we never play. It's because somebody gives me a pitch for a board game. I'm like, that's great, and I just buy it.
Yeah.
Like I don't actually think like it's just like we'll buy it, but
you don't have like this one's very easy to set up and learn, and it's like simple. Perfect. Anybody can play it.
I'm gonna ask the chat a question. If I throw out a draw 4, can Rebecca throw out a draw 2?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, it doesn't count.
Good answer.
It's not the same card.
Good answer.
The only variable rule that like I feel like you can either play it one way or another, like I think both are valid as long as you agree ahead of time, are stacks. And that's just like how long do you want the game to last kind of thing. Like if you put down like a draw 4 and then I put down a draw 4, like does Donnie have to pick up 8 or 4? You know what I mean?
Pick up 8.
Yeah.
8. That's how
if I'm trying to like get a game to go faster, I try to convince them not to play with stacks just because I want the game to be over before the end of the lunch period.
If I throw out a draw 4, Donnie throws out a draw 4, you draw an 8. You better have a draw 4 in your hand.
I have the best.
John 32 says yes, and then you draw 6. No, that's wrong.
See, that's why I said that, because I know somebody was going to say that.
All draw cards are the same.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I have the best picture of Jack.
No one follows those rules.
There's things as house rules. House rules.
He's got to be 7 or 8. Where we started playing Uno, and he got like really competitive to Uno, and like I kept doubling down on him. So I was like, if I win, you have to do this chore. And so he lost, and I was like, double or nothing. Now you got to do chore, double or nothing. You got to do 4 chores, and we went like double or nothing, like 8 chores, and he totally lost. And we're on vacation. I have this picture. I have to find it. I'll get Melissa sent to me. I'll post on Discord. I have this picture of Jack with his head and his hands in his curls, just bawling his eyes out as he just watches these Uno cards play against him.
That's funny.
G-Man being flagrant. Draw 4, draw 2, draw 2, draw 2, skip.
No.
You can't do that.
Can't do that. I have Zelda Uno cards.
Oh, those are dope.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Uno? What a great game.
What a great game.
I might play Uno tonight.
Yeah, that's a classic.
What a great
That's like
game.
a staple of my counseling office.
Chores.
Okay. Anything else? Kyle the Pug asks.
Fuck you, Kyle the Pug.
I love this. So this is also
Glad
spoiler.
I want this damn question.
Oh, I will take Pokemon questions anytime. Usually his questions are a lot worse than this. Let's be real.
No, that's true.
He asks if the title of Pokemon Redacted and Redacted becomes confirmed for Gen 10 after Pokemon Day this year, what would be your ideal legendary Pokemon for the box cover and his role in the games? I'm not going to talk about the role in the games because I don't care.
Cubone.
You just want Cubone as a legendary.
Always. The answer is just...
Yes.
Like I said, I've never really cared much about the legendary stuff.
Not
a question for me.
I just think they've been so ugly lately. Like, I'll be real, the ones for Sword and Shield were cool, but then they made it so that it was like a stripped down version of in the game, and the cool looking form was just like you couldn't have the sword or shield on it unless it like had a special form in the game, and like the just base form looks ugly.
I generally think legendaries in general are maybe my least favorite Pokemon. Like maybe almost like even when you say legendary, the term itself, when I think of what they've been, I just like it's a negative connotation. Like,
well, I know it feels like it used to be so special back in the day, like Mewtwo, like everyone like feared Mewtwo.
Now we're talking.
Not everybody has a Mewtwo.
Yeah, now it's some Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, sword, gun, armor, helmet. I'm like, who gives?
And now it's so like interweaved with the story. It's like they make you catch it before you can even continue, and it's like a guaranteed catch. And then there's like 7 legendaries per game.
Yeah, these legendaries are. It's not like Moltres.
If you keep having legendaries, they're not legendaries no more.
I remember when Moltres was like teased in the Pokemon, like, oh shit, is that like it was just a little snippet? Like it used to. Yeah, I felt like it meant something, and now it just feels meaningless.
And in the first episode of the Pokemon anime, you would see like the golden bird flying across the rainbow, and then they didn't reveal it for 2 generations.
Now we're talking. That's how you do this.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Correct. Legendary.
Yeah, so
it's so rare you could live a whole life and not see it.
Correct.
That's what's the
that's
I
legendary.
would like to see it like maybe not be part of like where it obviously like maybe like part of the story, but it's like not mandatory that you have like a guaranteed catch kind of thing.
This is the problem. He's like, just cut it to 4. 4's too many.
4's still too many. Yeah.
This is the point.
Yeah.
It's nothing legendary about it.
Well, there were 4 in Gen 1.
Yeah. I just.
But like I want it to be kind of seen as like a big deal again. Like you're right, we had the legendary in Scarlet and Violet for the whole game. You rode it around the whole game, and you're right, it liked to eat sandwiches the whole time. Like it was just a little puppy dog kind of acting thing.
Gimmick at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would like it to be something more like elusive.
It's not like I don't know. It's part of it is nostalgia. So again, I'll be the old head, right? To get off my lawn. I get it. But like I don't think it'll ever be the same for me. There's nothing like trying to catch a Mew. You know, like I'm never gonna feel.
You couldn't even catch Mew. Like back then, like you could. It was like
but
you couldn't even get it. Yeah.
But it's like there's nothing's gonna like like I'm never gonna have that feeling again.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gone. So
yeah.
Even shiny is like I feel like how like it used to be, oh my god, a shiny Pokemon like you see maybe once in a lifetime sort of thing. It's like now everybody has like every shiny.
Yes.
Correct.
Nothing special anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
Hope that answers your question, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Frederick asks, this was one of the ones that I got from Blue Sky.
Nice.
Do you believe that Monolith Soft might make a Zelda game from scratch one day? I've read some info or rumors about it. What would you imagine that game to be like? Yes, let's give them the keys the way that we gave Capcom the keys to Zelda back in the day, and they made masterpieces like the Oracles and Minish Cap. Let's give Monolith the keys, and they will make the best Zelda game ever.
Not mad at that.
Yeah. I mean, they talk. I don't. Was it Enuma? But it was the Breath of the Wild producer. He talked about wanting them to have a more active role in whatever they're working on next. So I think there's some of that there. I would love to see what that is. I think they've earned it. Monolith's a great studio. We talked about that. Like, could that mean Xenoblade-like things? Like, could it be a party thing? Could be a different style of game overall? I'm interested. I think this has worked out with your favorite studio, right? Grezzo? Like that's worked out.
Yeah. But I feel like they've been giving them kind of like smaller titles, like Cadence of Hyrule was given to like an indie studio that was like such a spin-off game. You're right, Grezzo has been allowed to kind of do more. Like they started with remakes and now
theirs, right?
Yeah.
That's a canon Zelda game.
Yeah.
You know, I think Nintendo has
They had to kind of work up to that.
Yeah, that they can let go a bit. And
but they have been working with Monolith for like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, right?
Yeah,
so maybe now that they've like they're working their way up to like, and then I feel like we could have a faster turnaround on Zelda games if like Monolith is working on one and Nintendo in-house is working on one.
And Grezzo, and they've got a couple
Grezzo,
teams.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Remaster. Speaking of a remaster, I don't know if this has anything to do with the remaster, but I didn't put it in the news, but that Lego Zelda set was announced, Ocarina, Ganon, and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, yeah, Ocarina confirmed. Like the hype for Ocarina remake, remaster, it's like super high. I see it everywhere.
That does not confirm. In fact, that like almost like deconfirms it for me because they would not have put that out if like they would have waited until after it was announced to release that.
There's a lot of, I've seen so many rumors lately, like and I love it. I do read and watch all of it because I'm just a Zelda fanatic, but like not quite fever pitch yet, but nearing it. Like we're getting real close. And
I know
the Zeltic, Zelda dungeon, Zelda universe, like all of the ones, they're
the 40th anniversary.
Like, they are on it. They're having a time right now. They're having a blast. I can't wait to see. I hope something, but like nothing would be crushing. But like nothing is on the table. People are like, it's the anniversary. Nintendo, no.
Lower the expectations.
No, they don't.
I know.
Yes.
I know. For the 35th, we got a Game & Watch.
It's so funny you say that. I'm so glad you said that because when I first saw that product number pop-up thing, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, this could just be a Game & Watch.
That's so
it's
funny.
like Zelda 2 Game & Watch.
Oh my God.
Oh no. It's like where I am. Every time there's like a rumor, like I immediately go monkey paw. Like
it could be an alarm clock.
How could this rumor go terribly? That's like my initial reaction now.
That is
so
correct
sad.
reaction.
You hear like Donnie, like early Shaq, so hopeful. The NX, like it's gonna be great. And then here at the end, I'm like, I don't know, man.
It said a Mario toaster.
This is Breath of the Wild Alarmo. It's got an AI Saria chatbot in it. Just
oh my God, please.
You know what's coming? We're gonna get the Hestu hologram that wakes you up with the maracas.
That's funny. All right, our last question is from Celestin, who wants to know, asking me, how does it feel to be known as the Genius Zelda fan? I didn't know I was known as that, but I'll take it. Thank you, Celestin.
How you know after you? I thought you were asking me that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
As the Genius Zelda fan here, I think it's great, having that knowledge and stuff like that.
Maybe we're all Genius Zelda fans.
You're at the MagFest. You're at the Com. You've got your own booth.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was a panel.
Your own panel.
Yeah, Donnie, get it right. It's a panel.
I was trying.
A booth is different.
Did you hear me? I was trying to find it. I was like, what's it called? You got your own conference, your own thing, your own booth. Like I was like, what's it called?
Got your own convention. Welcome to getting old, Donnie.
That's it.
I'm embracing it.
Yeah, you just forget words, sentences. Yeah.
This is starting to catch fire. I'm seeing more and more like multiplayer, Four Swords, like Triforce Heroes. I'm starting to see a lot of this starting to pop up. It's like bubble.
People really want that too.
I feel
Four Swords Adventures will just be like an NSO release on GameCube with like a way to connect with friends.
Online?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I think that's a.
That doesn't really feel that special. Like I that's like a base like a bare minimum expectation for me.
Well, you better get ready for that bare minimum.
I've seen some of these channels. We talked a little bit last week, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Like I've seen some channels of like, what if they brought back Triforce Heroes, so like a sequel or a remake, like a port? Would you be
not what I wanted.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I will eat it up because it's Zelda.
I think I've seen every possible Zelda remake or remaster announcement. I think I've seen a legit rumor that every other Zelda game could be ported to Switch 2.
I have too.
Dude, they're going to do a beautiful Minish Cap remake just because you started
just when I finish it.
Yeah.
That would be very fitting. That would be spot on. Man, it's going to be fun. 2026 should be a good year. I hope. Yeah. We'll see when Nintendo lifts the veil, but like I'm really excited. Like that last direct we got with the Virtual Boy stuff, that was a really exciting direct.
It was.
There's a part of Switch 2 where sometimes I feel like I'm falling into the habit of just seeing what happened on Switch 1 and expecting us to repeat that on Switch 2 because it's the sequel. It's time for new ones, Mario Tennis and things like that. But then like you get something like a Virtual Boy and it's like, oh yeah, no, this is still Nintendo. And they're gonna throw some shit that nobody was thinking. And I'm telling you, a new Triforce Heroes or Swords or something like yeah, that boy, does that sound like I could see beef? I can see it, right? It's like I could just see the announcement. They start talking about the fucking camera and the chat and shit, like, oh damn it, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what other weird shit they throw at us, and then hopefully we get hopefully the direct. I think it's soonish.
Yarden said they need to work on the Tears of the Kingdom follow-up and nothing else. I hope he's not talking about a sequel. I think we're done. I'm done with that.
I think they're done. Yeah, no, I think they're done with that. I felt like
hope he just means like the next big 3D Zelda, like new.
Yeah, I think that's what he's. Yeah, I think that is. They've mostly confirmed that's what they're doing. They're working on the next one.
You never know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long the way that is. No Nintendo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably a couple weeks we're gonna be. He says, "Nope, we need the trilogy." No,
we got it. Warriors. That's the trilogy. It is already a trilogy. It is. Did you ever finish it?
No.
Why?
Because Josh
finished the story. That's the trilogy.
Well, then how come Age of Calamity doesn't count and it's a quadrilogy?
No, because it doesn't. It's because it doesn't tie the story.
Because y'all don't like it.
No, correct. I did like it.
That is the answer.
I liked it
because people don't like it.
The story wasn't there. It was optional. Right? It was an alternate time. Like this is our timeline. This is canonical. It makes sense.
Hyrule Laureate says next 3D Zelda 2028 earliest. I don't disagree, but don't forget, Breath of the Wild was originally slated for 2014.
Correct.
That's when we started seeing stuff about it, 2013, 2014. So if 2028 is the goal, we will start seeing it soon.
Like a teaser. Things to remember, they're building off the engine that they've already made. Like that's been somewhat confirmed that they're not like leaving and they're not starting.
I just want a new art style.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna new style, new story, new setting, but they're building off tech that they've already built on. So that should help development. I don't know if like that doesn't mean it's not gonna be 2030. It still could be, but that should at least help. And it's been a couple years. They've been hard at work on something for a couple years already.
So true.
Yep. That's the point.
I think I predicted the beginning of the year. I think I predicted we will see the first teaser announcement for
that. Makes all the sense in the world to me. You want to go ahead and wet that whistle, get people excited.
I don't think it'll be in this like February direct or whatever, but I think it'll be like summer. June. Yeah. July.
Yep. I think summer, and I think they'll probably, knowing like what they've had happen with Metroid Prime and stuff, I'm assuming it'll just be the next Zelda is in development. We'll get a sneak peek of maybe art style, maybe concept art, probably.
Yeah. Something like totally mysterious and like vague, kind of like that first Tears of the Kingdom trailer where they're walking through the cave.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Did you see do you think there's a Mario coming out this year?
Not a 3D one.
No.
We talked about this last week. That's why I wanted to ask you. Remember last week, Delvin, we talked about this, and I was like, well, EPD team just did Donkey Kong. I mean, they could have another team, but I don't think so. I'm not really expecting it. And since that podcast, I've seen a lot of 3D Mario buzz. Like a lot.
Be interesting.
Well, who's making it then?
It blew up like last Monday. I was like, what? Like Grub was suddenly talking. I was like, man, everyone's talking about 3D Mario Sunday. I don't know who's making it.
I mean, we're due for one, totally overdue. But like, I kind of put it on the shelf since we found out the Odyssey team made Donkey Kong.
That is my.
I did too
as well. But there seems to be this.
I would happy to be wrong.
I saw it was Monday. It wasn't Jeff. I saw someone else. I saw a video and they were like, it's obviously a 3D Mario. And then I think I saw Jeff kind of say like, there probably is a Mario. I don't know if maybe I'm misassociating. They spoke about it, and then Mike spoke about it, and it's like, yeah, I agree with everyone that it feels like there needs to be one. Like there's a missing thing here, but I just don't know who's doing it. Now they could have multiple teams doing it, of course.
Yarden hopes that there is one because he took unannounced mainline 3D Mario platformer in Fantasy Critic.
No, I hope there isn't one.
How's your fantasy? Oh, I guess it just got started.
Do you know the number of people who are trying to cope about what a mainline Half-Life game is? Because I counterpicked unannounced mainline Half-Life game, and they had like a whole discussion in Fantasy Critic about what that means, and they're like, if it feels like Half-Life 3, then this entry will count. Not VR, starring Gordon Freeman, taking place after Half-Life 2 Episode 2 are all points in favor, but it does not need to be all of that.
What?
I don't even really understand what we're following here.
Yeah.
They're coping.
I think Half-Life Alyx is a mainline Half-Life game.
Half-Life Alyx is a mainline Half-Life.
Yeah. I know it's not 3 per se, but
it's a whole discourse.
Yeah. Is it?
Why?
Sounds
apparently
like some Uno shit to me. Like they're just wrong. Like no,
yeah, they're wrong.
Uno 2 on top of 4. No, damn it! If it's a new Half-Life game, it's a new Half-Life game. What are we talking about?
They're having conversations about what a mainline Half-Life game is.
Oh man, I still think it's coming. I believe.
I do too.
I believe. I've been driving this for a couple years now. I think this is the year.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat these words. It's gonna hurt so much.
I think one's coming.
I've been hearing y'all saying this since like 2014.
Box coming out.
No, not that long. This has been a thing for me since like, was it 2026? Like since 2024.
I mean, no, I've just been hearing people say Half-Life 3 is coming since
forever.
then.
Oh yeah, that's been forever.
Yeah,
but
this is kind of my thing. Like now, I'm finally a part of the meme because
Okay,
now
have fun.
I actually believe it's happening, and then watch it not happen. I'm like, no.
And I really thought Reputation Taylor's version was coming.
Yeah.
And then she had to come out and say, guys, I haven't even started recording it yet.
This is the deepest of rumor trade. Like I went down a serious Half-Life rabbit hole where I was following data mines and updates and Counter-Strike and I was like, I thought I cracked the code. So I think it's real. I choose to believe.
I think it is.
Watch it just be episode 3.
I would be fine with that too.
I think everyone would. But
I think that kind of counts.
But I did what I don't want to get off in Half-Life. We'll keep talking. I was gonna say because I recently finished the Half-Life 2 episodes, so I've done this completely wrong. I played Alyx first, then I played Half-Life 1, and then I played Half-Life 2, and I had no idea that Alyx like retconned a lot of like Half-Life 2. I had no idea.
Yeah,
because that was just my first introduction to Alyx. So it's been fun. I've been talking with Sean on Sweet Hangs for a couple episodes now. It's been pretty funny to kind of experience this kind of in reverse.
In the wrong way? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of just doing this wrong. Because it was like, I've heard about it forever, right? Like the ending and the cliffhanger and everything. But to have played Alyx first, I'm like, oh, well, I already know how that goes. I just didn't have that weight. So, all right.
I'm going to go play Animal Crossing.
Nice. Good job.
Do you think we'll get a direct announcement at the end of the month or the beginning of February?
We were thinking February.
Yeah.
I think so too.
We were making guesses last week.
Yeah.
My thing is, do you think it's before or after tennis?
When does tennis come out?
It's like mid 12th or 15th or 14th or something like that. I was saying first
12th
because I thought they would want to promote tennis and Resident Evil again. But having said
that, they normally have a direct
episode,
the week after a release.
So that's having said that, I'm actually going in reverse now.
So like February 18th. I was
wrong. Probably after that.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, that's gonna do it. Koopalings, enjoy your snow if you're getting 12 hours of snow today like I am. Enjoy your rain if you're too far south.
12 inches of snow.
We got rain.
Yeah.
18 inches of venom.
Yep.
Damn right.
It snowed here, but not here.
Have a good week.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?